Storm Tracker 2 digital meteorologist Bobby Corso with you here in the Weather Center, doing work in the studio, so we're trying out a new camera, so thanks for bearing with us in this process. But if you've been outside in the last little bit, you know it is gorgeous. Temperature is just about 50 degrees here in Portland. Wind not registering at PDX, but like I said, if you've been outside, you're starting to feel that east wind kick up. That's the reason why the fog is gone and also why the Air Stagnation Advisory has been lifted. Take you up to our Stacker Butte camera. You can see that there is an inversion in place. Fog is socked in the Dalles all the way to Hood River. We see this a lot in the wintertime where temperatures are either just above freezing to about 40 degrees, and then once you get above the fog, temperatures can get as high as 70 degrees. We saw that earlier this week down in Oak Ridge, east of Eugene, the Cascades. Temperatures up on Mount Hood today are in the lower 50s to upper 50s, depending on where you are, and it would not surprise me if, say, Government Camp or maybe even like Welch's got close to 60 as this inversion takes hold. But we're going to start to see that east wind ramp up, and that's, again, why it's clearing out. Right now in the Dalles, from our Visit Dallas camera, 40 degrees. It's a 10-degree difference between PDX and the Dalles, and that's because of the inversion. You can see that again up in Hood River, 43 degrees, socked in the fog. Low clouds, not a lot of wind moving, just kind of stagnant air on the east side. Temperature change over the last 24 hours, as you can see, 10 degrees cooler right now in Pendleton than they were 24 hours ago. Portland, just about 6 degrees. Vancouver, almost 10. The Dalles, very similar to what they were yesterday. Up at Crown Point right now, winds are gusting to 44 miles an hour out of the east. Those will increase significantly as we go through later today into tomorrow and then Saturday before they finally die off. Would not surprise me if we see gusts maybe up to 80 miles an hour at Crown Point at some point over the weekend. 51 degrees out there, winds sustained at 20 miles an hour. Talking about fog, Pendleton right now socked in, and they are sitting really just kind of dense fog. That's why they are 10 degrees cooler than they were this time yesterday. But as you can see, no fog in the Willamette Valley, no fog on the Cascades. Bright blue sunshine outside as we go forward through the rest of the day. That is great news. Take a look at the satellite. Same thing. Area of high pressure just dominates over the west coast, all the way from the Canadian-U.S. border, all the way down to the Canadian or the Mexico-U.S. border. Top to bottom, it's clear. Yesterday, the National Weather Service said it was a rare day where there were no active fronts moving throughout the entire country. We finally have a cold front now. It's now making its way east of the Rockies through the Great Lakes, but kind of a fun fact that the National Weather Service had yesterday. Back here on this side of the Cascades, hour by hour, I want to take you to the little lines you hear that are squiggly. These are wind speeds and wind direction. Pay attention to what we're seeing around Portland. This is this afternoon. We're going to go forward just a few hours into tonight. You see that east wind really start to ramp up, starting to make its way down into the Willamette Valley. You'll start to see a north wind really increase in Wilsonville, McMinnville, down toward Aurora, Salem, Corvallis, Eugene. That north wind will be picking up as the east wind picks up out of the Columbia River Gorge for us. As we go through tomorrow, around noon, again, you really see that east wind blowing out of the gorge. It's going to be very windy in the valley as well. Not enough for an advisory, but you will notice it. You'll keep those temperatures up a little bit. No risk of freezing fog tomorrow, no fog as well, which is great. Once we go into Friday, into Saturday, again, the east wind continues. It finally starts to die off Saturday afternoon. And then as we get into Sunday, same thing. Little pattern changes. We have an area of low pressure approaching off the coast, but no worries about rain with that, just some high clouds coming in. Even into Monday, that east wind still blowing lightly, but nothing to be worried about. Here is your 7-day forecast real quick. We've talked about it. We don't have a chance of rain in the next 7 days, and honestly, 8 to 9 days. After that, there could be an area of low pressure coming in that would bring some showers, but that is still a long ways away. Temperatures are going to be the low to mid 50s as we go throughout your weekend. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Get out and enjoy it. Maybe play golf, knock out the honeydew list, mow your yard, do something with the non-typical winter January weather we are seeing. Temperatures above average on the high side, lows right where they should be. No more fog for the foreseeable future. Finally, some clouds on Wednesday, but no rain out of that. Next chance of rain probably not till next weekend. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Sarah Bagby will be in tonight with your updated forecast. Rhonda back tomorrow morning. Talk with you guys soon.